Hi everyone, it's Alma here from Farm Safe Schools, and I'm very excited to find out that farm safety is this week's Fun Friday theme. And a big thank you to Amy, who has sent me on some very interesting questions. So the first question is, are farms dangerous places? Well, yeah, they are. In fact, a farm is the most dangerous workplace in all of Ireland. And every year, unfortunately, there's a lot of accidents on our farms. So it's really important that we always know when it's okay to go and when we have to stay at home. But remember, farms, even though they are dangerous places, they're very important places too. There's no better place than a farmyard to learn about science, maths, animal care and well-being, mechanics, how to be a vet, how to be a scientist. It's where our food comes from. But it's really important to always remember and respect the farmyard. Okay? Now, what is the most important thing to bring when we're visiting a farm? Well, with Farm Safe Schools, I like to do a very special checklist known as the Farm Safety Checklist. And it's what we need to know before we go. So the first thing, what grown-up are you going to go with? Because remember, guys, it is a dangerous place, so we don't go on our own, okay? So you might go with your mum or your dad, auntie or uncle, granny or granddad, maybe even it's going to be moon tour. But remember, we never go alone because the farmer is doing their work. And if you're heading down there on your own, they're not going to be expecting you, okay? The next thing we need to know before we go is what we're going to wear, okay? Remember, it's very important to be seen, especially at this time of year where it's dark. So wearing high vis is really, really important, and making sure that your feet are nice and dry. So no flip-flops or sandals, okay? Welly boots, thank you very much, okay? Nice warm clothes to keep you nice and warm. And remember, never forget that high vis vest, okay? Now the next question I have is, which animal is more dangerous, a cow or a bull? Now this always causes a little bit of a debate when I do my Farm Safe Schools, because think about it, cows and bulls, I mean, they're both big, aren't they? They can both be very strong, and it's very important that we look at these animals and how they're behaving to let them know if they're in a good mood or a bad mood. For example, if they're tossing their heads from side to side, not a good sign. They might be making a bellowing noise, like a okay, that's giving you a warning to get away. They're very territorial creatures, okay? They may even scrape the ground with their hoof, lower the head and charge, okay? Both animals do those things. But what if I told you that if I was to pick one, there is one animal that is the most dangerous, and that would be the cow. But she would have a very good reason, okay? A freshly calved cow, a cow that has just had its little calf, is highly protective, highly stressed and highly anxious. And even the quietest cows have been known to attack during and just after the calving process, okay? So as farmers, we've got to be very careful when working with freshly calved cows. They're very protective mamas. In fact, all animals with their young are very protective mamas, okay? Now, finally, how can farmers keep visitors safe on their farm? Well, ultimately, on our farm here, we put up a lot of signs to let people know where it's okay to go and where you got to stay out, okay? Even at the gate before you enter the farm, we have a very good reminder of all the things and hazards that you might see. Now, some of those signs are red, which means no, you can't go. Some are green, which means it's okay. So at certain exit points, etc., it'll be a green sign. Some are blue, which means you have to. For example, have to wash your hands. Always wash your hands after visiting a farm. And some might be yellow, and they're a warning or caution sign, letting you know that you have to watch out, okay? But at the end of the day, guys, it's the farmer's workplace. So it's up to us also to be responsible and careful and be accountable for our actions too. So remember, when we go to a farm, to always be farm safe and stay farm safe. Guys, I can't wait to see you all as we kick off another round of Farm Safe Schools in the springtime. But until then, have a great time. And Amy, thanks for all those great questions. Bye-bye.